also announced. What is the roadmap? Can you share some of those highlights with us?
Actually, it is a great thing for the government, particularly after the COVID. The finance minister has taken a very, very revolutionary decision for giving highest priority for development of infrastructure in the country. The PM Gati Shakti, inclusive development, energy transition and climate action, and investment in public finance. These are the four key priorities of the finance minister. It's really a great achievement for our government that we have made already 3 world record. First of all, we are at the time when I taken charge as minister and Modi ji starts his regime. At that time, the national highway construction come to 2 kilometer per day. Actually, the average was 2 kilometer per day. But now it is to be a great achievement that we are now proceed towards more than 30 kilometers, and now we are marching towards 38 kilometers per day. So this is a great achievement, and as far as the national highway record is concerned, probably we will be the highest in the world, where the fast process for making national highway is to be achieved in the country, and that is to be one record. The second world record is we have constructed 2.5 kilometer 4-lane cement concrete road near Vadodara in Mumbai-Delhi Express Highway within 24 hours, concrete road. The third world record is Solapur-Vijapur single-lane bitumen road of 26 kilometer is constructed within 22 hours, not even 24 hours. So these are the 3 records which has already achieved by our ministry. So first of all, because of the expenditure on highway, that is going to create more employment potential. That the most important thing is expenditure on infrastructure. It is a great investment. It is going to increase the revenue, particularly GST and other steel, cement, and after that creating employment potential. There is the per income and GDP growth is increased. At the same time, the most important thing is by creating employment potential, it is their purchasing power is increased, and that is also very important. So our particularly development in infrastructure, particularly the road project, it gives boost to Indian economy, and that is the reason that the finance minister is giving highest priority for it. Our budget is, as long as it comes to double now, and now the ropeway cable car, it is already in our program. 25,000 kilometer NH length to be constructed. That is to be great new. Already we are on the 1,47,000 kilometer. We are making 22 green express highway axis control, new alignment. There are no roads. We are making new roads, and at the same time, we are making 26 industrial corridors connecting to the ports, and also that is to be a great thing for the infrastructure. You understand one thing, that it is very important for India to reduce the logistic cost. In the whole world, if you consider the logistic cost in USA and Europe, 12%, China is 10%, and Indian scenario, it comes to 40%. And that is one of the problems for us. We are not that much competitive in international market.
Right.
Now our export increase. The whole world is keenly interested to deal with Indian industry. And that is the reason that by reducing the logistic cost, by making this 22 green express highway, by making this 26 industrial corridor, you take example of Mumbai-Delhi. From Mumbai to Delhi, now presently trucks take it to 48 to 54 hours for one trip. But now by our express highway, new express highway, which is going to open within a year, the time will be only 18 to 20 hours. So he will make more trips, and we want to use ethanol, even the LNG, and we are preferably trying for bio LNG. As a transport minister, I am giving priority for that, and electric. So it is going to reduce the cost by 50%. So 100% in the next 2 years after making this change in National Highway, we will be succeed to reduce the logistic cost from 16% to 10%. That is to be a great thing. This budget is going to help us. And that is to be a great thing for our ministry. Presently, 70% of the goods traffic is on the road and 90% of the passenger traffic is on the road. I am expecting within 2 years after making this Green Expressway and industrial corridor, the 90% of the goods traffic and 90% of the passenger traffic will be on the road. And 100 times that time, our import bill will be increased because already we have 8 lakh crore of import of petroleum products. And within 5 years, it will go up to 25 lakh crores. So my ministry, there is a great decision taken by the finance ministry that they have increased additional excise of ₹2 for non-blended fuel. So now the private company, they have to blend the fuel. So the ethanol demand will be increased. I am confident within 5 years, we will make the ethanol economy of 2 lakh crores. And at the same time, we are marching towards green hydrogen. I have already one car from Toyota that is running on green hydrogen. And we will be, there is a technology available for electrolyzer. And within 15-20 days in Delhi, I'm interested to start a pilot project. It is to be, we want to show to the people that it can be possible from sewage water. By using solar power and wind power, we will get green hydrogen. And that green hydrogen, with the help of electrolyzer, and it is already in Bangalore, lot of startup are doing 90% of electrolyzer they are exporting to US and other country. So there is a huge demand for electrolyzer. And after that, it comes to generator. But we are decided to use that generator on biofuel, on ethanol. So the green hydrogen will be available and it is the fuel for the future. Even in steel industry, chemical industry, everywhere in place of coal, we can use green hydrogen. Even a railway engine, we can use green hydrogen. At the same time, in aviation fuel also, the excise duties increase. And that is the reason that now it is to be a serious agenda for aviation industry to think about on the line that how ethanol can be added into aviation fuel. So again, our import will be less. So, and it's a green fuel. So these are the new decisions because of the finance minister. It's going to encourage rural agriculture economy, creating more jobs.
Right.
And at the same time, increasing per capita income and GDP in the country. And that is really a great advantage for my ministry. My ministry is the most important ministry which is benefited by the approach of the finance minister. And that is to be a great thing for me. And I am giving my special thanks to Nirmala ji for that all declarations.
Gadkari ji, you spoke about logistics costs, and before I move on to the next question, a quick follow-up. This is about the cost of toll. Compliance is good, but there have been protests about the rising toll costs. What do you have to say about this entire issue that people keep mentioning?
Actually, frankly speaking, there are a lot of constraints for the road construction. We cannot make all this road by government budget. I'm giving you an example. I know that you know Mumbai. Now, at the time when we construct Mumbai-Pune Express Highway, the time taken from coming from Pune to Mumbai was 8 to 9 hours. Now it is 2 hours. So you just understand, if your engine is running for 9 hours, what will be the fuel cost? And when engine running in the 2 hours, what will be the fuel cost? After paying toll, there is a time saving, cost saving, and fuel saving. So the toll is not the charge. Now we are making the highway. I'm giving the example. Delhi to Dehradun. Previously, it is 8 to 9 hours. Now it comes to 2.5 hours. And after this express highway, new constructed from Akshardham, which work has already started, it will be within 2 hours, Delhi to Dehradun. Delhi to Haridwar, 2 hours. Delhi to Chandigarh, 2.5 hours. Delhi to Jaipur, 2 hours. Delhi to Mumbai, already 12 hours. And Delhi to Meerut, previously it was 4 hours. Now it is 45 minutes. Already there, the road is constructed. So the time saving and fuel saving is there. And in the fuel saving, that is the cost is very high. And we are constructing this road where even land acquisition purpose, we are using government budget. And after that, we are making investment from the private sector. and we are constructing express highway, green highways. It is ultimately overall, it is a saving for the people. So I always tell, even we are now changing the fuel. Now I'm telling you interesting example. In Mumbai, the best bus running on diesel, the cost is 115 rupees per kilometer. But electric bus cost is 50 rupees, less than 50 rupees per kilometer. But the capital cost for the electric bus is 1 crore 75 lakhs and diesel bus is 55 lakhs. Because there is a difference between the cost of fuel, electric and diesel, the saving is there. So ultimately, this new technology, new innovations, and even in the toll rates, we are now making a lot of tail. We are now planning to, we are already on this fast track, but now we are trying to develop GPS system by which there will be no toll naka. It will be recorded from where you start and where you end, and direct that amount will be taken from your account. So because of all this new thing, the saving is there, pollution is less, and at the same time, it is going to create great boost for Indian economy. So this toll is not the problem. And one thing which I will request you, if you want good services, you have to pay for it.
Well, that's right. In fact, since you point out that the government cannot bear all costs, we've seen that the NHAI already has now a huge debt of 3.4 lakh crore, and that's not a small amount. For the next year, there will be lesser borrowing. Why is this? Can you explain this for our audience?
Actually, frankly speaking, we have four models. One model is EPC, other is hybrid annuity, the BOT, and now the model where we are trying to get investment for that. Even suppose in EPC mode, we construct the road, then the cost of construction which is bear by the government, we monetize that for 15 years, we will get the value, and again we can invest that value somewhere. So already government has given permission to our department. So we can raise it, we can monetize lot of roads, assets, and already in Pradhan Mantri Gati Shakti Yojana, there is a scheme where 26% we monetization responsibilities with my department, and we are monetizing the project and we will get the money. Now in infrastructure, 100% FDI is already allowed. So there is a lot of thing by we are now on every project which is completed by we are asking, we are waiting for the approval from the SEBI. And my idea is to people can invest in one project, the small people, and they can invest more than 1 lakh rupees and they will get assured returns. Still it's not confirmed, but I am trying my level best to at least get them 7 to 8% return yearly, by which the common people, the pensioner, the senior citizen, the people like small service people, they will get lot of benefit because presently the interest rate are reduced. So our idea is to make the road with the help of taking investment from the small people and give them benefit for that. And exactly these are the innovative models where we are getting good response. Money is not the problem, resources is not the problem. And our idea is, our mission is to make Indian road infrastructure within 5 years up to the standards of USA infrastructure, road sector. I already promised in Uttar Pradesh that whenever, again next time if there will be our government, we will make Uttar Pradesh road infrastructure equal to America. And that is exactly my idea is to make green express highway, then industrial corridors, making 4 lanes, 6 lane, 8 lane road. We are making bridge, 3-level bridge, 1 bridge, 2nd bridge, 3rd bridge. And now it is a great thing that Nirmala ji has also giving us increase the CRF fund. And also we are now making ROB on large scale. And at the same time, already the Prime Minister has given us the responsibility for ropeway, cable car, vernacular railway. We are making 16 ropeways in Himachal Pradesh. Now we are planning to move towards Kashmir, to Uttarakhand, and all part of the country we are making public transport system on electricity. Presently broad gauge and meter gauge and standard gauge is with the railway. For the other electric mass rapid transport system, now my ministry is the nodal agency, and by which we can make ropeway, cable car, vernacular railway, light rail transport, and that can be a great thing. That time we can convert our transport, public transport, good transport on electricity. Already we are taking lot of decision regarding the fuel, lot of technology change, And presently the size of our Indian automobile sector is 7.5 lakhs rupees crores. And this is the sector which is giving maximum employment potential in the country. This is the sector which is giving maximum GST revenue to the state and central government. So now we want to make this sector at least double within 5 years of 15 lakh crore. All reputed brand, automobile brand in the world are present in India. And that is the reason that I am confident we will export automobile, trucks, buses, cars, scooters. Now already the two-wheeler company like Bajaj and TVS and even Hero company, they are exporting their 50% of the production to abroad. And it is going to create more employment potential to getting government revenue, the ancillary industries develop. So in the way I feel that it is going to be helpful for the country. And because of the lot of new scheme, which are already given by the finance minister, I feel that the schemes are really important, and also there is a lot of benefit. I am confident that by all these schemes, 100% our economy and growth rate will be increased and creating more employment potential, and our GDP growth will be going up to I am expecting within 2 years, it can go up to 12% or even more than that. So this is to be in agriculture sector already the trends are good. Even the service sector, the trends are good. We have infrastructure, it is already power, water, transport, communication, everywhere. The way in which we are developing, I feel that it is to be a great achievement for the country to increase the growth rate, and that will be a great achievement for the government.
One quick follow-up on the scheme that you mentioned about common citizens investing in highway projects. When can we expect that final policy?
Sir, we are waiting for the approval from the SEBI, and after that, if anything we need, we will approach to finance minister to get the permission for that. I am just telling you that there is a project of 1,000 crore. We have to raise the money. Now presently the foreign investment, pension fund, insurance fund, big company are coming and they are investing already in NHI. In place of that, we will plan in a way that the small people, suppose one project from Delhi to Dehradun, if the project is there, we will open this project to the market and people can invest more than 1 lakh rupees in the project. We will try to give them assured return. But it is now, after the approval of the SEBI, we will declare it. Already, principally, my ministry has taken a decision, and by which we will allow the small people to invest for investment, making investment for infrastructure, and they will get good returns. And presently, the rates on the deposits are very, very less, and they will get more returns. But with retired people, the senior citizen, particularly the service class people, the small constable, journalists, even they can invest and they will get good returns from that.
Well, you've spoken about the electric mobility revolution several times, and I want to ask you, in the context of recent reports about Tesla seeking certain customs duty reliefs, what is the entire situation? What is your own personal stance on this matter?
Actually, frankly speaking, we are welcoming Tesla, but they should start their manufacture in India. If their plan is to making manufacturing in China and selling in India, then it is not to be a good thing for the country. So when the people meet me, I always telling them that India is a huge market. You are missing opportunity. Now the fact is that already our companies, the BMW, Hyundai, these are Toyota, all are now coming with the new invention, new research and good quality. Even the Tata and Mahindra also making lot of good buses. Electric bus, the Indian buses are good. Now in Mumbai there are 500, 900 buses they are purchasing. In Pune also there are, everywhere in the country now buses has already electric buses are there. Even one of the electric bus company has started luxury bus from, you can take Delhi to Jaipur, Delhi to Ludhiana, Delhi to Chandigarh, Delhi to Dehradun, even Delhi to Mumbai, you can use electric bus. So these are the new research, new technology by which we can use electric as a fuel. And now for the already as air pollution and water pollution is concerned, we are very much committed for ecology and environment. By using electric from solar, it can be a great thing. We are making 350 roadside amenities where there will be solar power will be available, and that power can be used for charging vehicles. So you understand, because of this green fuel, ultimately it is going to helpful for Indian economy. And then green hydrogen, the ethanol, it's going to helpful to the farmers, to rural agriculture and tribal area to create more jobs. So these are way, even for it is to be import substitute, cost effective, pollution free and indigenous. So green hydrogen, ethanol, electric, these are the fuel, bio LNG, bio CNG. Now we are trying to use biofuel in aviation. And that is the reason that the finance minister has taken a very good decision. Increase in ATF prices by 85%. So this is the great opportunity for adding of biofuel in ATF, by which we can reduce our import and also reduce the pollution. So these are the new things which are going to helpful for Indian economy.
Right.
That can be a great boost for all of us, particularly all stakeholders in the rural, agriculture, tribal area. Everywhere we are going to create jobs. And creating jobs is the most important task for the finance minister. And I'm really happy that because of the approach of the finance minister, 100%, this budget is going to helpful for to create more jobs in the country.
Your ministry has also taken several measures when it comes to consumers and their safety. One of these is the 6 airbags proposal. We are already hearing from industry that this is going to raise costs. What would you say on that matter?
First of all, you are absolutely correct. Every year in India, we have 5 lakh accidents, 3,50,000 the people who are facing lot of problem because of the accidents and injuries, and 1,50,000 deaths. And in the deaths, there are the people where age is from 18 to 20, 32, young people. So this is a great loss for the country. And now the airbags cost is not very high. Day by day, because of the more number of production, and there is a cost is very reasonable. I already have a discussion with the all companies. Now Indian scenario, we don't need to import. The people are making here, but it is going to save the life of the people. What is the concept? For economic model, there are only 2 airbags. गरीब आदमी ने मरना चाहिए क्या? Is it not our duty to save the life of the poor people? So we make it mandatory for all models. And as far as the standards is concerned, even also I am very much worried about it. This is the time for all Indian automobile manufacturer to think about the standards. And that is the reason that because of accident, we are losing a lot of people. We are highest in the world. And that is the reason that now we just for some 20 days in near Nagpur, near Varda, there was a big accident and 7 students from medical college, they lose their life. And one of the student was the son of our MLA. Very, very unfortunate. At any cost, we need to save the life of the young people. We have to reduce the accident. And for that reason, in road safety approach, we have taken a decision that airbags, not in luxury model, but airbag also we will use in the economic model and to save the life of the people. That is the spirit behind it.
My final question, Gadkari ji, and this is to do with the reports about musical instruments or music from that being utilized instead of the noisy horns which create a lot of noise pollution. What is the plan there, sir?
Sir, you are absolutely correct. The air pollution, water pollution and sound pollution, these are the 3 important challenges with the country. And I personally feel that we need to have really think seriously on this line. I'm just giving you an example. In the parliament, I have to answer the question related with Char Dham project. And where the Supreme Court has given a permission to cutting trees. But I have taken a conscious decision and convinced to all my officers that we will transplant every tree. We will not cut the tree. Even those who have got the permission, we will not do it. Okay. I'm telling you, in Dwarka Express Highway, our NHI officers successfully transplanted 12,000 trees. So now we have decided to make a new cadre of contractors who will only work for transplantation of the tree, and we will make the policy. And I'm going to take a big conference in Delhi by developing 1,000 to 1,500 contractor for transplantation of the tree. So my very, very sensitive and serious feeling that we have to address ecology and environment. The air pollution, water pollution, and sound pollution is a big problem. And you are already experiencing in Delhi. When I was Water Resources Minister for Namami Ganga, I given 6,000 crore to Delhi state for water, particularly for water pollution, to have a lot of big projects. We have actually succeed to make clean Ganga, Aviral and Nirmal Ganga. That is to be a great achievement of our country, our government. Then we want to even also we want to make Aviral, Nirmal, Yamuna. So these are the priority for that. And second thing, we need to have a policy that we can convert waste into wealth. I'm telling you, for green hydrogen, we will use the sewage water of municipal corporation, and that water can be converted into green hydrogen by using solar power and wind power. There are small 3-meter windmills, and we can use it that with the small velocity we can make it. And power will be available, green power, and we will use the sewage water. In my own constituency in Nagpur from last 7 years, we are selling the toilet sewage water of the Nagpur to government of Maharashtra for power generation, which we are getting 325 crore rupees per year. Now our idea is to make the green hydrogen from that. We are in favor of it. We don't want black hydrogen, brown hydrogen. We want green hydrogen. So this green approach is important. And otherwise, now regarding this sound pollution, it is also a very big problem. So we have decided we want to take the opinion of the Environment and Forest Ministry by their act, and we will make it. There are for police siren, for ambulance siren, there are some problems. But regarding other cars, my idea is to use the siren, the sound like Indian music instrument we can use for that, but it can not be a nuisance for the people. And in the city particularly, it is to be most important. First of all, don't use horn. And if you want to use it, it will be a pleasure thing for all the people. I am working on that as early as possible. We will make the policy. We will change the law. There is no expenditure from automobile industry. It is a very, very simple thing. But ultimately, it is going to indicate our approach with ecology and environment, where we need to protect sound pollution, air pollution, and water pollution. These are the biggest concern. And for ecology and environment, we are very much committed and sensitive. And that is the reason that we want to work for that.
Well, clearly, Gadkari ji, that will be music to everyone's ears, especially those who have to remain on the roads for many, many hours every day. As always, Nitin Gadkari ji, it has been a pleasure speaking with you and understanding how all of India is being connected and brought together by that massive road and highway program that you yourself are leading. Thank you very much for your time with us today. And if you've been watching, thank you very much.